What I've got for you today is very, very cool. It's for alto and for tenor sax. You get this completely free backing track, which I think is absolutely stunning, and that is in the description below. Just follow the link. It's the same track for alto or tenor, and you've got a completely free of charge PDF which is going to explain everything that we're looking at, and you've got this fantastic backing track as well. And the backing track is a handpan backing track. Now, if you haven't heard of handpans, they're kind of like a steel drum. It's like an inverted version, and they're absolutely stunning. And I actually bought a handpan in 2019 because I thought it'd be a really fun instrument just to kind of mess around with really in my spare time, and I thought it'd be really good for my rhythmic aspects as well. I keep doing this with my hands, but I'll show you in a moment. So in this video, you get your backing track, and I'm going to show you some top tips on how to improvise over this handpan backing track, which sounds absolutely stunning. By the way, would you do me a massive favor, and if you like getting interviews from top saxophone players, free backing tracks, free sheets, would you do me a massive favor and subscribe to the channel? It's a free way that you can really support what I'm doing here. It's so important that people subscribe because that really helps the strength of the channel, and my commitment to you is that I will do my very best to help as much as I can by giving free tutorials and free backing tracks and free PDFs. Thank you so much, I really do appreciate it. Now, there is a bit of a backstory to this because a gentleman who'd seen my YouTube videos and thought my approach to teaching was going to be something that suited him, called Paul, contacted me for lessons, and we had a chat on the phone, and I asked him what he did, and he said that he was one of the partners of a company called Zephyr Handpans that are based in Hampshire in the United Kingdom, and it just so happened that the handpan that I bought was a Zephyr handpan. So I was like, no way, I can't believe it. He came up for a lesson, and to cut a very long story short, we decided to network together. And what this means for you is that if you want to buy a handpan, and I think you should because they're amazing and they're really, really good fun, I can get you a discount. All you need to do is phone Zephyr. I'll give you all their details. Again, that will be in the description. Mention my name, Lyndon Blades or Sax Made Simple, and they're going to give you a discount on anything that you want to buy. How cool is that? Absolutely fantastic. So let's have a look at this backing track that I've got and just have a listen. So let's have a listen. This is the Handpan Jam, and it has got some other instruments on it as well. Isn't that lovely? Really, really nice. Yeah. So this is the free backing track you're going to get, and when I listen to that, it just makes me want to blow over it. So what I've done is I've written down on the PDF, I've written down some really cool ideas that you can blow over this for alto and for tenor. Now, I'm going to demonstrate on the alto sax just purely because when I'm sitting down it's a lot easier to manage. And but I'll put the names of the scales that I'm playing at the bottom of the screen. So the first scale that I'm going to play over that, which fits really nicely, is for alto. It's an E minor Aeolian scale, and for tenor that would be an A minor Aeolian scale. And this for alto, this is the 6th mode of G major, whereas for tenor it would be the 6th mode of C major. So that would sound like this. And if I went up to the 9th, so if I played that over this, that would sound really lovely. Isn't that gorgeous? And can you hear the handpan kind of goes dum dum dee da da ba do dee. Then there's a bit of a space. It's that space that I'm going to fill. So I don't want to overplay. I want to try and play when that space comes up. That's my cue to play something. So then the next scale that we could look at is for alto, it's the E harmonic minor scale. Sounds absolutely gorgeous with this. For tenor sax, it's A harmonic minor. That would sound like this. So this is a really lovely, colourful sound. And again, if I put that over the backing track, so I'll wait for that gap. That really lovely, lovely, lovely. And then the next thing that I could use over this, because it's all in E minor for the alto or A minor for the tenor, so I've got lots of choice. Number 3 on the sheet is a blues scale, and that would be a blues scale in the key of E for alto, so that would sound like this. And again, I just went to the next note in the sequence. If I play that straight up and down, that's going to sound lovely. Wait for that gap again. Really, really nice. And then the last thing that I've said is the chromatic scale. So the chromatic scale is moving around in semitones. So on the alto, I just played it from E to E, and that is moving around in semitones, as I've just said. And I've said use sparingly to connect or add tension to melodic phrases. So if I did something like the E harmonic minor scale, the E Aeolian scale, and played it up to the 9th. Went to the A. So I just went from A, there's the chromatic, and that's going to sound lovely. So let me see if I can weave that in. Now, doesn't that sound lovely? Just going from the A down to the F sharp. It sounds really, really nice. And you can do that pretty much anywhere. You can connect any 2 notes chromatically and it's going to sound nice. So now I'm going to have a little jam on the alto, combining these things. I'll try and make it as straightforward as I can. I want you to be able to hear what I'm doing. And it would just be so much fun to just blow and blow and blow on that. So all I was doing was just using a combination of those 4 fundamental ideas. So you've got a backing track in the description below, and I've also put a recording of me playing over this using some of these ideas in a more kind of free way. So let me show you my beautiful handpan. This is actually in a different key to the recording, and this is in the key of D minor for concert pitch, and it's a Celtic scale. It's absolutely gorgeous, and let me show you how fun and interesting and kind of straightforward they are to play. Now, don't get me wrong, you could spend a lifetime just playing the handpan, and people play this at the highest possible levels, and that can take years. But what I think is really lovely about the handpan is that if you just practice for a couple of days, 3 or 4 days, you're going to start to make some really beautiful sounds almost immediately. It's really not terribly super difficult to play a handpan at a very straightforward level, and it's so much fun. So have a look at the video. So look, a big disclaimer, I'm not like a great handpan player or anything like that, but I just want to show you how fun and kind of straightforward it is to play a handpan. Because if you practice the handpan solidly for a couple of weeks, I mean, even after a day, you're going to get some pretty nice sounds out of it, because you can do some very straightforward stuff. So this is my beautiful Zephyr handpan in Celtic D minor scale. Just to point out, this is different. This is a different handpan to the one that I've given you as a backing track. So this is a different pan in a different key. But you can do some really simple stuff. Just like, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Everybody can do that, right? Really straightforward. And if I took that same idea, but instead of doing it on the top here, if I did it on these two parts here. Now if I put those together and did 1, 2, 3, 4. It's really quite straightforward. And if I did the same thing on the sides, on the two side parts here. So then I've got two choices. I can go here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I could do the same up here. So if I put all of that together, is that it's just really nice, and it's got such a lovely resonance. It's just such a lovely instrument, really nice. I do know another pattern which I spend a little bit more time learning, but and this is just really the same kind of pattern. Just moving my hands around while I do that pattern. So handpans are so much fun to play. They sound absolutely gorgeous, and I think they go really well with the saxophone. So what do you think? I think handpans are gorgeous. They're fun, they sound absolutely stunning. They go really well with a guitar playing or saxophone playing. I mean, they really are. They're absolutely gorgeous. And if you'd like to get yourself on, I strongly recommend Zephyr. They have been in the business since 2014. By the way, these instruments, these handpans, are completely and totally handmade in the UK. And I know they ship all over the world, and you can definitely get a discount if you mention my name at Zephyr Handpans. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know in the comments below if you enjoyed this, and I really hope that you did. Thank you for subscribing, thank you for supporting the channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, take care, bye bye.